The Northern Elders Forum on Sunday night says it will subject candidates of various political parties seeking the votes of the North to a rigorous interrogation exercise until they are convinced about who has the capacity to fix the country. This clarification was made by NEF spokesman Dr. Akim Baba Ahmed. Baba Ahmed stated that the Northern Elders had made a terrible mistake in 2015 when they charged the people to cede their block votes to the president, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, without requesting his blueprint. He said, "We will subject all candidates, including Atiku, Tinubu, Obi, through a rigorous process, and they had better be willing because, believe me, we carry the responsibility on our shoulders to advise people in the North where to go. I am not saying this to impress anybody. We will exercise that responsibility seriously. What we promised not to do this time around was not to repeat what we did in 2015 and vote for Say Baba, where we escort him to the villa but failed to sit him down and ask what he planned to do. It would no longer be about fixing the economic security and fight against Boko Haram. They must be specific. Buhari got away with it in 2015 and 2019. We campaigned against him, saying this time he has failed and we won't be given another chance. Today, look at where the country is. We are not going to make that mistake again." When asked if the region of the candidates will be considered as one of the criteria, the NEF image maker disclosed that they are not putting a ceiling on any candidate. Baba Ahmed, however, vowed that the process will not be a walk in the park for any candidates. At this stage, our options are open. We will not vote on a narrow priest, like where candidates come from. I speak for the Elders Forum. There was no point we said only Northern candidates will be considered. We don't see the North in isolation. We see ourselves as related to other parts of Nigeria. I don't know what other parts of the country are doing, but the North is not just going to vote for any candidate unless we are convinced that he has done some serious thinking about what he's going to do for this country. But we need to know the presidential candidate's mental health, physical, intellect, capacity, and his willingness to tap into some of the brightest brains available, and his sensitivity to a number of key issues that are vital to our survival as a country, he stated. A former secretary to the government of the Federation, Lawal, has spoken against the Muslim ticket of the All Progressive Congress, stating that Christian politicians in northern Nigeria would remain steadfast in their stand for justice, equity, and fair play. According to him, any nation or political dispensation built on injustice would crumble because justice and equity settle all other disputes. Lawal, in a statement on Sunday titled, "Why We Are Doing What We Are Doing," pleaded with Nigerians to understand the position of the northern Christian politicians on the Muslim ticket of the All Progressive Congress for the 2023 presidential election. He said neither the APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu nor his running mate Kashim Shettima and the political party has seen anything wrong in their choice of a same-faith ticket for the presidency in the coming election to make peace with or assuage the feelings of northern Christian politicians. The statement read, "We have so far not taken the road to reconciliation because, in the first instance, neither the APC as a party nor its presidential candidate has bothered to seek us out for reconciliation, even though early on, our doors were left open for such. There are of course some Christian turncoats and Judases who, driven either by moral turpitude, poverty, or greed, have hired themselves out as agents and spoilers of this noble Christian cause. To this group, I wish to recommend the study of the biographies of Judas Iscariot, in the Bible. Be careful to note how their lives ended. It seems that Tinubu Shettima's preferred approach is to counter our position through insults and sponsored fake Christian organizations to create the impression that there is a division within the Christendom on this matter. He noted that the strategy has failed, with them becoming the butt of jokes in church gatherings across the country. This approach has also portrayed the duo as arrogant and pitiable people, whilst also exposing them to the public as people with unimaginable deficiencies of noble character, he added. And broken they will be indeed. We noticed this trend in APC right from its registration in 2014 up to the 2022 convention, where the overriding goal seemed to have been exclude Northern Christians from the all organs of the party.